What it do, YouTube? Your boy LTD back with another video. And today I'm gonna be checking out WrestleMania. Make sure I go subscribe to him. This is a mess. WWE know they effed up hard. WWE gets worse. Jey Uso confirms rumor. Wrestling news. Oh boy, this is gonna be a real interesting video. And I heard a whole lot about the whole Jey Uso and Jada Parker news. And also WWE know they effed up. Yeah, they effed up big time. Yeah, they did. Especially TKO. They out here fucking everything up. Like, for real. And WWE gets worse. Well, it's not the best, but we seen a lot of worst. Vince McMahon era. I'm not talking about Vince McMahon in the 90s and early 2000s. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I even dropped a video about that shit. That was just horrible times. But yeah, man, I'm finna check out this video and let's get started.
What is going on, guys? It is WrestleMania here, back with some more news. Join us now as we look at
Alright.
the wildest news stories and rumors you need to know, including WWE know they've effed up hard. What could be the huge surprise that Pat McAfee is going to bring to Smackdown? Jey Uso confirms the rumors. Backlash plans revealed. WWE have a big problem with the WrestleMania stage. WWE's confident that this star will be cleared for WrestleMania. Did they just spoil the main event? WWE acts a theme song and much more. Be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell for daily wrestling videos and follow us on Facebook for exclusive lists. Now let's see the intro and get straight into our first story.
Alright, this should be interesting. Let's see what type of spicy news they got.
Now first story looks at WWE know they've heffed up hard. As our top story today looks at the latest when it comes to Pat McAfee's involvement in WrestleMania and how a new report has indicated that WWE could be making some major changes to McAfee's ongoing story. The reveal of McAfee as Randy Orton's mystery caller and McAfee's subsequent promo burying the WWE product didn't exactly go down well. The reveal has obtained one of the worst backlashes in recent memory, and WWE have been urged to pivot and remove McAfee from the angle entirely. Now, it's been widely reported that TKO CEO Ariel Manuel wanted McAfee involved in the angle, as he believes that he was a huge draw, and his involvement would lead to some more tickets.
See, all about the money, like I said. That's what it's all about. Trying to get asses in those seats. That's what it's all about.
Sales for WrestleMania. Seriously, what was that guy on? As things stand, McAfee hasn't remotely increased ticket sales at all. Nevertheless, a new report from Fightful Select indicates that changes are coming, as WWE will be quote-unquote going back to the drawing board when it comes to the angle. WWE is reworking some plans. WrestleVotes Radio and Fightful Select reports that WWE has quote-unquote reworked some of the plans for this Friday's SmackDown after the reaction to the Pat McAfee, Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton angle. WrestleVotes also says that additional outside involvement that was speculated to be Jelly Roll. It was said that WWE went back to the drawing board to discuss any possibilities regarding the story. A report adds that CM Punk's promo on Monday was an indicator that plans have now changed. Sources stated that CM Punk's comments on Monday were an indicator of the shift and the plans becoming fluid throughout the week, as his comments were not part of the plan as of the Friday of the Pat McAfee reveal. Now, it's unclear at this stage what changes are going to be made, but it's evident that WWE talent are upset, and rightly so. Calling out the quality of the show and burying WrestleMania for low ticket sales doesn't make anyone look good, and it was a terrible idea to include McAfee in the angle in any capacity. In fact, Pat McAfee absolutely burying the product was also somewhat a surprise to some in WWE, as Pat actually didn't deliver the lines that were written for him. According to the Wrestling Observer newsletter, multiple people have said that what Pat McAfee said in knocking the company for Mania ticket sales and record low ratings was not written for him. As far as where those lines came from, the belief is that McAfee came up with those lines himself and was given permission to do so from someone. The writer of record for the segment was Christian Soul, and there was a writer, so Creative itself was aware of McAfee and was aware that it was not a Triple H call, but something done over his head. However, the promo McAfee did was not the promo that Soul told Triple H what McAfee was going to do. People in WWE were also not happy with the segment. Many people in WWE were not happy about the Pat McAfee, Cody Rhodes, Randy Orton promo direction. More than one person said that it thought it was very counterproductive, with
even
one
right now
it
it
the most
still don't add
counterproductive
up
thing in a long time. Yeah, no shit. Burying your own product wasn't actually a good idea. That's like someone coming out with a new product and saying, hey, it runs, but it's ass, don't buy it. Do you really think that burying your own product would actually lead to more ticket sales? It's insane how out of
Yeah.
touch TKO are right now. I mean, no joke, they must have been absolutely cringing in the back when they heard McAfee deliver those lines. What's also been reported by the Wrestling Observer newsletter is that due to Pat McAfee initially turning down Ari Emanuel's request for him to be involved in the Orton and Rhodes feud, WWE was scrambling to come up with a name to take his place. However, it begs the question of why they would have a storyline in place without securing McAfee.
Just make it a one-on-one match. Make it something. That's what I would have just did. These two have history together, Randy and Cody. They literally have history together, going back all the way to Legacy. Hell, even before that, when Randy Orton smacked Cody Rhodes' dad, Dusty Rhodes right in front of him. And then the best choice y'all got is to bring in Pat McAfee. This company is something else, man.
In the first place. Surely you would get McAfee on board and then come out with the storyline. Just an absolute mess overall. But what is the huge surprise that WWE's teasing? Now, Pat McAfee is confirmed to be on tonight's Smackdown, and he's promising a major surprise to be revealed on the show. On his social media account, Pat McAfee mentioned, Randy Orton is going to save the business for future generations of wrestling fans. That's so incredible to think about. Very rarely do these types of obviously monumental moments happen in our lifetime. My daughter and baby boy on the way are going to have a WWE that is thriving. A WWE that is the greatest form of entertainment on earth, bar none. Because the top of the company is going to be exactly what it's supposed to be. A man sent directly from the wrestling and sports entertainment gods will be properly leading the business once again. It is my honor to serve the future generations of wrestling fans as I motivate the GOAT Randy Orton to not only become 15-time world champion, but also become a man who saved his family's business.
Is just
WrestleMania
crazy.
Saturday night is going to be the most historic night in the history of sports.
For
So
no
much on the
reason.
line. Multi-generational pressure comes to a head. Randy will prevail for all of us. See also, I have a massive surprise to announce tomorrow night. You'll start thanking me and Randy soon enough for all of this. See you in San Jose. There is now speculation on social media relating to what this huge surprise could be, and here are 3 possible ideas. The first being WWE's bold pivot.
Surprise. What the hell are you talking about, Pat McAfee? Surprise. We all know it's not going to be that big of a deal. Hell, when Randy Orton was on the phone with somebody, we thought it was a big of a deal. Come to find out, it was you this entire time. So stop it, bro. Stop. We done this
The next
dance
surprise
before.
could be a major pivot. McAfee could reveal that he was working for a bigger name, and then WWE brings in a different name to replace McAfee in the angle. Just remember the words in that message. A man sent directly from the wrestling and sports entertainment gods. Now, popular initial suggestions were The Rock and Kevin Owens, so seeing one of those two revealed as a final boss, pun intended, could be a smart way for WWE to handle it.
Well, Kevin Owens, I don't know because, yeah, he's going to be out for a while. Like, he's still recovering from his neck injury, and potentially, we don't even know if he'll come back. Because that neck injury was severe. So, it's really a 5% chance it's really KO. The Rock, absolutely not.
An even more massive stretch could see Vince McMahon, as he is a sports entertainment god after all. However, that's probably very unrealistic at this stage. Number 2, he's returning to commentary. It's been theorized that McAfee could return to commentary for WrestleMania. This could very well be his big reveal. Remember, WWE's idea of a big reveal and our idea of a big reveal probably isn't the same. Number 3, he has a bigger role in the match. Now, it wouldn't come as a shock to see WWE double down on McAfee's involvement. Imagine if the big reveal is that McAfee is going to act as the guest referee. McAfee is now featured in the graphics.
God, no, please, no, please,
something
no.
as ridiculous as this. Also, McAfee's put his career on the line here. As if Randy Orton loses, Pat McAfee won't be coming back. What do you guys think the surprise will be? Is it going to be another letdown? Next up, Jey Uso confirms rumors. Now, after the photo
hope
that
it's not a
Natalya
special
posted
guest
yesterday
referee
that went viral, which included Jey Uso's arm around somebody who had been censored in the photo, Jey Uso has now publicly confirmed he's in a relationship with Jada Parker, putting an end to months of online speculation. Jey Uso would take to Instagram stories and say, yeah, she's mine. So now they're an item. I guess that puts that online speculation to bed now. Next up, Backlash plans revealed.
Hey man, congrats to Jey Uso and Jada Parker. They confirmed their relationship. Hey, props to them, man. And Jay, you one lucky ass nigga.
Now, even if WWE moves Pat McAfee away from the WrestleMania angle, it's now been revealed that he's set to play a major role at Backlash. According to the latest Observer, McAfee will team with Randy Orton against Cody Rhodes and Jelly Roll on the show. This is reportedly a part of McAfee's agreement to return to the company. Guess we're set for an absolute banger after WrestleMania. Next up, WWE have a big problem with the...
I actually saw this shit on fucking social media. I just saw it. I was like, oh, brother. This is what they're really setting this up for. Cody and Jelly Roll versus Randy Orton and Pat McAfee. Oh boy, TKO and these obsessions with
WrestleMania
celebrities,
stage. Well,
man,
the
is
WrestleMania stage
crazy.
reveal is one of the most exciting parts of
Damn.
WrestleMania weekend. The stage itself makes the show feel grand and extravagant, especially in an era where WWE reuses the same set for every episode of TV and PLE. But now there's major concern that WWE may be delivering a basic stage this year, as Bodyslam Plus 5 Patron is reporting that they will have to put the stage together in just a matter of days. With WrestleMania in 9 days, fans have been asking when the set is going to be constructed for the show. Bruno Mars is scheduled to have concerts on April 10th and April 11th at the Allegiant Stadium. Sources indicate to Bodyslam that production on the WrestleMania 42 set will begin on April 13th. The set will officially be revealed at the end of next week on social media. This likely means that the stage itself will be scaled back somewhat this year. There have been theories online that WWE just may simply reuse the stage from last year, but change the LED color suitable for this year's WrestleMania logo, and this would perfectly represent how lackluster WrestleMania season has been. But speaking of Bruno Mars, it's also been reported by Fightful Select that WWE will be filming content at Mars's concerts this weekend, but he won't be in attendance at the show. WrestleVotes Radio is reporting that WWE will be filming materials at Bruno Mars' concert this weekend at Allegiant Stadium. They weren't given details on the context as such, but it was noted that Bruno Mars will not be in attendance at WrestleMania as he's in Dallas during Mania weekend. And it's possible that WWE is going to have Mars.
I bet Bruno Mars wasn't going to Dallas. I bet they would have brung him in. I bet if he wasn't so busy, they would have been like, "Hey, Bruno Mars, you want to make this quick bread real quick? Show up at WrestleMania." I bet. That's how greedy TKO is.
Film the opening for the show.
Shit.
WWE loves having a celebrity in this type of role. Next up, WWE's insane idea revealed. The WWE is going all in on Danhausen. He's been a top merch seller since joining the company, and now according to Fightful Select, WWE have inquired about using the Sphere in Las Vegas to promote WrestleMania, and they were going to use Danhausen for the promotional campaign. WWE looked into a possible advertising opportunity at the Sphere. WrestleVotes Radio on Fightful Select reports that WWE had inquired about a promotional piece to be on the Sphere during WrestleMania week, but a deal hasn't come together as of yet. However, WrestleVotes also learned that there was an early concept of Danhausen being featured on the Sphere. So far, it hasn't come together with the incredible costs of the Sphere advertising. Now, this could be a lot of fun, and the visual of Danhausen's face all over the big Sphere would have been absolutely hilarious. Just imagine you're driving down the strip and you see Danhausen's head in front of you. Next up, the WrestleMania openers are. WrestleMania is just over a week away, and Fightful Select has provided info on what two matches are set to open the two respective nights. We've learned the current WrestleMania openers. WrestleVotes Radio has learned that the current plans call for Vision and iShow Speed versus the Usos and LA Knight to open up Night 1 of WrestleMania, while Oberfemi versus Brock Lesnar is planned for Night 2's opener. These are subject to change. Now, it was also claimed that ESPN pushed for Brock Lesnar to be on first. ESPN pushed for Brock Lesnar to be included in part of the package of matches to be included on the traditional ESPN platforms, which WWE was happy to do. A lot of fans are under the impression that this means that Lesnar is going to defeat Oberfemi. It's hard to say, yet there is concern that if Femi loses to Lesnar next weekend, it's going to completely destroy all of his positive momentum. Next up, WWE confident that this...
I hope they do the right thing. Hopefully they do the right thing. I hope Oba wins. Because if he loses, man, that just kills all of his momentum. That kills his character. And people are not going to take him as serious no more. Lost the biggest match of his career. And I hope he doesn't get squashed neither. I pray to God.
Star will be cleared for WrestleMania. Liv Morgan and Roxanne Perez were involved in a terrifying spot on Raw this week as the two literally banged heads in a backstage segment.
That shit
it
was
almost sounded fake
brutal.
due to how brutal the sound was. But the incident was very much real, and the two women were placed in concussion protocol. There was even concern that Morgan could be missing WrestleMania due to her medical status. In the latest update when it comes to this, WWE are confident that Morgan will be medically cleared in time for WrestleMania, as Fightful Select reports a couple of WWE superstars had a rough spot this past week. On WWE Raw from April 6, Stephanie Paquette attacked Judgment Day, resulting in Liv Morgan and Roxanne Perez cracking heads. There was immediate concern from viewers, and Morgan and Perez were checked on by WWE Medical. WrestleVotes Radio on Fightful Select reports that there is a strong sense of optimism that Liv Morgan and Roxanne Perez will be cleared in time for WrestleMania. Whilst this is indeed very positive news, there is some uneasiness among fans relating to this. Morgan is wrestling for the world title next weekend, and she isn't currently medically cleared. WWE are cutting it extremely fine, and they should probably be thinking of backup plans just in case Morgan isn't cleared before the big show shows. But is there backstage heat on the world champion? Now is
Oh
there
my God, I
backstage
can't
heat
move
on
my
women's
mic.
world champion Stephanie Vaquer? Vaquer was of course involved in the incident with Liv Morgan and Perez. However, thankfully, it's been reported by Fightful Select that there's no heat whatsoever on Vaquer after the spot. Next up, did WWE spoil the WrestleMania main event?
Yeah, we all know it was an accident. Like, she didn't mean to shove her like that for real, for real. It was just a freak injury. That's all.
Last night, WWE dropped an official promo graphic for the Raw after WrestleMania 42, and some major names are advertised for the show. The list of names advertised include Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar, and CM Punk. A lot of fans believe that this means that Reigns is winning at WrestleMania, as there would be no reason for him to be on the show if he lost the match. Whilst this belief may have some credence, the majority of top stars usually work this Raw, as it's often considered to be the biggest Raw of the calendar year. Another name advertised for the show is Rhea Ripley, which may suggest that Ripley wraps up a storyline with SmackDown's Jade Cargill at WrestleMania and returns to the red brand with immediate effect. These lineups are subject to change, but WWE usually commits to the appearance of big names such as Lesnar and Reigns if they are pre-advertised for the show. WWE would also reveal a promo graphic for the final SmackDown before WrestleMania. This graphic features all the usual names, however it does feature Chelsea Green and Tiffany Stratton. This is really interesting because Green is currently out of action and isn't set to be a part of Mania, whereas Stratton isn't even on the WrestleMania card currently, so could this mean that WWE are committing to booking Stratton vs Julia for the women's US title? Well, time will tell. And WWE adds a theme song. Our final story today looks at the status of a new theme song for the Usos. Last week on Raw, the Usos debuted a new theme, and it wasn't well received in the slightest. The theme song was heavily booed by the live crowd, and thankfully WWE would change the song as it only lasted one episode of Raw. According to Fightful Select, the theme song had been worked on for months, yes months, but it's been scrapped as WWE wanted a more interactive theme. The WWE theme didn't play well. Recently, the Usos debuted a new theme song, which had been worked on for months, and it looks like it just won't last for now. WrestleVotes Radio on Fightful Select is reporting that the Usos' new theme has been tabled for the time being after the crowd reaction at Madison Square Garden. Going into WrestleMania, WWE wants a more interactive theme. It's unknown why WWE needs to change the theme song at all. WWE may as well just allowed both the Usos to come out to Jay's theme, as part of the appeal of his character is that the crowd gets to yeet alongside him. But there you have it, folks. The wildest news stories and
there's no or bring back their old song, Day One Ish .6. Day One Ish. That song was a banger, bro. Like a complete banger, man. I don't know why you just didn't stick with that. They did not have to change their theme song. There was no point of doing that. Like literally, no point. They should have just used their old theme song, Day One Ish. Or at least come out to Jay's music, because that's more over. Both those songs are more over than wherever the hell that was. But yeah, man, this was an interesting video. I'm gonna give this video a like. But yeah, man, these were some interesting news. But I hope Oba wins against Brock Lesnar. I hope Liv Morgan is medically cleared to compete at WrestleMania. And yeah, man. And by the way, Pat McAfee, you do not have a surprise. Let's be honest, man. It was just all hype. Just like this whole phone call was all hype. So don't fool us with this shit, bro. But comment down below what y'all think about this video. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure y'all hit the subscribe button as well. Make sure y'all go subscribe to WrestleLamia. And like subscribe to my channel too. This your boy LTD signing out. Peace.